The most important thing for me when first talking to a potential seller is to find out where you're going and what you're going to need to get there. In other words, of course I would love to sell your home. That's not up for debate. But it's really critical that you have a successful experience and that selling your home is the right decision right now. So I'm going to be asking you, where do you plan to move and how much money do you actually need to get to that place? So in other words, is your expectation realistic and are your goals going to be able to be met? Also, I have found that sometimes sellers have an idea of the cost to buy in the new location they want to go, and perhaps that price is unrealistic, either too low or too high. So not only am I going to make sure that I can get you the price that you need, but I'm going to make sure that you know what you need. So even if you're looking to buy in a market that isn't my area of expertise, I will do the footwork with you to make sure that the number you're looking for is actually a realistic number for your new location that you're planning to move to. So that is the most important thing that I want to talk about when I first meet with you. The next thing I want to talk about is a little bit about what your expectations are for working with me. I have a formula that works for most homes, but everyone's different and every home is different. Some folks want to live in their house. How can we get you the best price while keeping you in your home? And is there a conversation about not staying? If you are ready, willing, and able to move out, that is 100% of the time the more efficient and probably the more lucrative choice. How are we going to get your house ready? So that's a conversation that right off the bat I want to have with a potential client. I do not want any surprises down the road when we actually start working together. Of course, there may be some, but I want to make sure that I have ameliorated as many as I can. So after we talk a bit about what your expectations are and I explain to you what I believe will be the best path towards getting you your goal, we'll see if there's any conflicts there in terms of what you want, and then we'll see if we can potentially work around those. It's always your choice how you want to proceed. I'm always going to give you my opinion about the best way to get there financially, but not everything is based on money. And it may be that for you, what matters more is peace of mind. And if peace of mind means staying in your home, then we're going to figure that out. So after we've talked about the process a bit, we'll talk about a budget and a timeline. It takes me some time to come up with a really realistic budget. The truth is that if I say something right from the hip about money, it's going to stick in your brain. So really try to be responsible with my bids or with the numbers that I provide you for costs. That said, I can give you ballparks right off the bat. In addition, I want to talk about timeline. And I can tell you roughly right when we first meet how long the various upgrades and processes will take. Beyond getting your place physically ready, there's the process of developing a disclosure packet, which is all the information we will be providing to potential buyers. It's very important in my role working with you to help guide you in disclosing everything you know about your property. So one of the things I'm going to do right away is talk about home inspections, pest inspections, and all of the requisite documents you need to fill out. I will take you through that line by line completely together. I do not agree with the process of sending you a link to a wizard program that will walk you through filling out disclosures. I think it's critical that we do that together. And in that process of filling out disclosures about the home, I end up learning so many little nooks and crannies and details about your house that there's no other way you would remember to tell me. So I find that process really bonding and very educational for me. So now we've talked about where you're going, what it costs to get there, the cost to prep your home, the length of time it's going to take, and how we're going to present your home in terms of the disclosures and what potential buyers will read about your property. And that is the gist of it. Beyond that, it's details. So that's what you can expect to discuss on our first appointment. I look forward to it. Thank you.